Okay, so Ivy is here. Hi, Ivy, if you want to wave to us.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm so glad to be able to join you all. I just finished with the last class for today, so it fits perfectly.
I'm so glad. I know that a lot of people were asking about your scheduling tool, which links with invoicing. It's a phenomenal software. I know that some of the teachers who have been around here before have seen this, but you've also got some updates for us, which I think are particularly interesting for people who are not able to use Stripe and are looking for solutions to do invoicing. So I've just invited you to share for 25, 30 minutes about your software, which is called Super Teacher. So I have made you co-host. If you want to share your screen, you can just maybe give us a general overview of what Super Teacher is about. How teachers can use it with their classroom link, like a Voov classroom link that we've just talked about with James, or a Koala Go classroom link that we talked about with Xavier on Tuesday. And how magically you can get parents to be booking classes with you, invoicing automatically. It's just amazing. So over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jess, for such a kind introduction. And hello again, everyone. I'm going to share my link and I'm going to use James's finishing line for my kind of intro to just kind of continue talking about scheduling systems. So Super Teacher was built with China market specifically in mind because I was myself teaching for the past few years with teaching Chinese students. And so once the companies, like GoGo Kid and VIP Kid closed, I'm guessing like a lot of you actually come from the same background. If not, please type in about your teaching background and I mean where you come from so I can kind of adjust my presentation. And so we made sure that everything works within China perfectly well. And Super Teacher is an all-inclusive booking system. And I know James mentioned Calendly and Google Calendar. So maybe I can talk about Super Teacher by giving you a short review compared to all of these booking systems. So what you get with Super Teacher. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome, wonderful. So for another webinar I did with Katie from Cambridge Academy, which you all, I guess you all watched yesterday, talking about curriculum. We compared Super Teacher to Calendly, Tutorbird, and and Super Teacher eventually. So what you can do with it once you register, you first get teacher profile. That means a personal web page where you can showcase your class offer and communicate with your students directly. So there is even a little messenger embedded in it. When it comes to class types, you can offer one-on-one classes, group classes, or self-paced courses. Compared to Calendly, only on the paid plan you can, both on the free and paid plan, you can offer one-on-one classes. But to be able to schedule group classes, you have to pay for it, compared to Super Teacher, where we also have a free plan. And self-paced courses are only available in our web app. And this is really convenient. Like if you are also a teacher creator or just want to keep your files, videos, everything in one single place, you can create a course and assign it to each and every student you need. You can also use that to sell, to earn some passive income and create additional resources. When it comes to payments, all of the platforms support card payments, while with Super Teacher only, you get WeChatPay. And I know that's a big struggle for everyone, like worldwide, especially for teachers coming from Stripe non-supported countries. And I was so excited, like just yesterday, I shared with Jess in a private message. So this is my first official announcement that going forward we will be able to support anyone worldwide except Russia and what was the other country? I'm not sure. Belarus. This is
I
because
was
of
going to say something B, Belarus. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's Belarus. Yeah, most probably. So they are the only countries not supported because of the global situation and everything.
Can I pause you there? Like, I am so excited about this feature. I've been an independent teacher forever, and as a South African, like I know a lot of South African teachers who cannot use Stripe, this is an amazing solution because WeChat Pay is what everyone in China uses to pay for everything. And so if you're an independent teacher, it just makes it convenient for the parents and it's easier for you to get hired and it makes them happier. And it's just a great solution.
Exactly. And on this note, I'm going to show you how simple it is. Because with China, you know how Chinese clients are very private. They don't want to keep track on their payment records and everything. So on Super Teacher, the payment dashboard is very simple. Let's say I want to book this one class. So they just need to come to your calendar. This is your calendar page where you list your class prices. You can even create packages so they can batch purchase classes, which is really neat if you do so. And when they click book, they can either pay with a class package or pay, purchase a single class. I just want to show you the dashboard to use this opportunity. So they only need to enter their student name and then pick the payment. Okay, now it's even bigger. Processor, either card or WeChat Pay. Click generate QR code to pay, and that's it. For teachers who do not have Stripe available, we do manual payouts. So that means your income has to come to Super Teacher first, like the global Stripe account, and then we do payouts using Wise. I know it's very convenient because it's also instant. The transfer is done instantly as soon as we see it processed on our account. And let me know.
And the fees with Wise, sorry to interrupt, the fees with Wise are very, very affordable compared to PayPal. So if you haven't been using Wise, if you compare PayPal and Wise, you'll save a lot of money on fees through Wise. So in South Africa, I would choose to use Wise to pay out into my local South African rand currency, and I'd save so much more money compared to PayPal.
Most definitely. So I just mentioned the class packages. That means you can bundle them however you want. The best practice I've seen on Super Teacher, thanks to all teachers using it, is they would either name the packages by curriculum, for example, Abridge Level 1 package, and they would include as many lessons as there are in the curriculum, for example, 45. So the parents love to see that, like, wow, if I pay this much, my student is going to finish Level 1. That's very straightforward. Or you can set up, what I personally do is I add a little discount because my parents, when they see it says 5% discount on 30 classes, you can use this tool to prompt them to purchase more classes with you. You can also offer recurring subscriptions. For now, at the moment, it's only available in the courses page. But soon we're going to be implementing adding class credits within the courses. So you can also assign courses on monthly basis and classes as well. And there is also a nice feature called coupons, which you can use for self-marketing. Just yesterday, we had an advanced Super Teacher training every Wednesday. We do this since last week. I mean, this week, actually. So it's really neat. You can follow some special occasions like holidays or your students' birthdays or whatnot to offer them a little discount. What teachers do is they also offer coupons to their regular students to scale their student base. So it's really neat. They just reach out to the existing students saying, if you bring another student, a friend or a family member, I'm going to give you a class discount. So it's really neat. Let me know if you have any questions at any point, or however you just feel like it's better, maybe in the end or during the presentation.
Yeah, I'd love to just unpack all the features. I'll keep an eye out for questions. I've just said I've shared my personal Wise link, which is an affiliate link in the chat. You get your first transfer for free if you use a friend's link. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. And then you've got another question. What if you have two types of time slots, a 20-minute and a 40-minute? Can you do those on the calendar? What does that look like?
Yes, most definitely. Let me show you how it looks. We're looking at my demo account. So let me see what I have set up here. So the student can actually pick the curriculum. And here, okay, at the moment we have only 25 minutes, but here you can list all the class lengths, like 25. Normally teachers offer 25, 30, 40, 50 minutes. So it's adjustable. If you're selling a package, you should just name the package like it says here, for example, a minus 5% discount for one-on-one 25-minute classes. You get an email notifications on everything happening on your account. So the moment they purchase class, you will get all the info. This student just purchased this bundle of this many classes of that length. So you know how to go forward. You can also track your sales and the class packages. Let me show you how it looks on the teacher dashboard. Just a moment for it to load. Okay, here we go. So here you can see all the packages I sold. This is my demo account, so it's not real info because of the student privacy. The prices say 0 because I didn't really pay, but you can see I sold a package of 60 classes. 9 classes has been used to book classes and 51 remaining. And I know this is also super useful if you do have a bigger student base. If you're just starting, you can sign up with Super Teacher. There is a free plan, just practice all the tools, doing the trainings. And once you start scaling up, this is going to be super useful. Like imagine having 15 or 30 students, everything is done automatically. So you don't have to use pen and paper to track on class credits and whatnot. You have the student name and all this info at any point. And also there is a student portal. Let me go back to this little comparison chart. So where you can share lesson feedback. After each class, there is a button that says share lesson feedback. You can share homework. You can upload videos, class recordings, preview material, PDF, anything. You know, we wanted to replicate the experience we had as teachers within Chinese companies, but to be for independent teachers. So everyone is his or her own boss.
So for example, sorry, Ivy, if you wanted to use like the Abridge Academy curriculum, they have all of those additional PDFs and links to videos and things like that. You could simply take those and pop them into your courses on an ongoing basis. So you could do that once and sell it as a course, so you don't have to do it again and again, or you can just do it for each class.
Exactly. I will show you how it actually works, just a little sneak peek into it. Let's say I've completed class 2 days ago. There is a little button that gives me all information and the file sharing options. So here I can just upload the document, the PDF or the video or the audio, any file format is supported. You also get student feedback, which you can use to promote yourself, to share in your WeChat moments. It's really nice. And you can leave feedback. It's very basic. The feedback feature, we haven't developed it much, but it's basic. You can even include links if they play word wall games, for example. So they get email notifications along the material. When it comes to classroom integrations, SuperTeacher just recently opened to all of the external classrooms that have permanent link option. Compared to Calendly, Calendly supports Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet. Tutorbird supports Zoom, Stripe, Skype, and FaceTime. And SuperTeacher is unlimited. It doesn't support Classin because Classin doesn't have the permanent link option. But we do have teachers who still teach in Classin, and they use the calendar and everything to just keep track of their class packages. So it's doable. You don't have to enter class to be able to use, through SuperTeacher to be able to still use all the features. There are also email reminders you get on the free plan as well, compared to Calendly and Tutorbird I took as a reference. They only have it on a paid plan. And there is a free version. Very soon, when we launch the Stripe integration, which is going to happen in the next week, we're going to switch our prices to USD as it's much more convenient for both teachers and students. At the moment, the prices on SuperTeacher you set are in GBP. So if anybody's interested in signing up, you can totally sign up and play around, do anything you want, explore, reach out, come to trainings. And then we will do an announcement and help you out set up the packages if needed. But the prices are going to be changed. So I recommend not starting today. If you are interested, just wait 7 to 10 days. We're going to announce it very soon. When it comes to plan, I can also talk that we're going to make a change on the subscription plans because of a lot of requests on lowering the transaction fees. So I'm going to share with you at the moment on the free plan, Super Teacher keeps 10% of your class sales. On the paid plans, it's 2.5. And then a lot of teachers asked, Ivy, can we have a plan, a subscription plan that doesn't include any transaction fees, but it's a little bit higher, but that means it's like a fixed monthly cost for teachers. And we're going to launch that. So going forward, we're going to lower the transaction fees on the free plan. It's going to be 5%, and we will offer 2 monthly subscription plans, and both will not have any transaction fees. So we think
Great.
it's fair, like when you're just starting, you know, teachers who are using the free plan usually have 2 to 3 students, so it works better for them than to pay the subscription. And they don't have any ongoing cost, only when they sell. So they can use their teacher profile to promote and everything. And then once they sell, they have a sale, is when we also earn. And I
The
think
teacher profile is also an amazing feature because in China, a lot of websites don't work. So I know that Strikingly can work, and that's the website I say if you want to create a website to do that. Otherwise, you can, use your WeChat profile or your Shanghongshu profile, but to have a website link to be able to have a profile to showcase your services, it's also a really amazing feature.
yeah, maybe it's a good moment to show how it looks on the student end. So what you actually offer to your students is your personal webpage that looks like this. It has your introduction video. It's very important, if you do teach in China, China cannot preview YouTube videos, only Bilibili or maybe Xiaohongshu. But here you can actually upload your intro video so they can see it for sure. You can set up a profile picture, and you can set up grades you teach. This is super useful when they refer to their friends, so everybody can preview and say, okay, my student is grade 4. She teaches grade 4. So they can get lots of answers before they reach out to you. You can set up curriculum you teach, subjects. There is a little messenger you click. Okay, I can't send messages to myself because I'm logged in. But whenever you message your student, they get an email notification and they can respond to you. You can set a little about me page with maybe some of your teaching references, share a welcome message, showcase your educational background and work experience, certificates, sorry, anything you upload on your profile when it comes to documents is private. So students don't have access to them. They can only see the title. I've uploaded my Google Kids certificate, but only for my reference. So I know I've finished that setup, but they only see my actual teaching experience. And here is the calendar system. So they can book one-on-one class, group classes, or courses. We call them my products because teachers also can offer resources for other teachers. It's not just student courses. So when I click book on one-on-one, we kind of check the booking system. It's going to give the class packages just to load in. Here they can apply a coupon if you did grade 1 for them, pick a package or book class. When it comes to group classes, it works the same. And most of the teachers use that to actually attract more paying students. I've seen lots of teachers scheduling a free group class, then sending a notification to their current clients, offer one single session for free, for example, Santa's New Year's workshop or Christmas project meeting or something like that. So you will see on your teacher profile, it also shows all the group classes you offer. So they can just book, they can see, let's open one just to show you how it looks. Maybe book now.
This does look almost like an outschool or an all school platform, and those platforms take like 30%. So this is really just creating your own platform as an independent teacher to showcase your services, which is amazing.
Yeah, and it's private. So Super Teacher is not a marketplace where other students can see, I mean, other teachers, yeah, or other students can see other teachers. They can only see your profile, your information. It's like an outschool, but for independent teachers, right? That's what we wanted to
Great.
do, to have everything, but to be our own, you know, everybody could take advantage of those features and tools. So they can see the upcoming slots and purchase, apply the coupon. So the coupon can be created for one-on-one and group and courses everywhere. And here is, let me go back, the last step is the courses here. And they look the same. The difference is they're self-paced, so they're for independent learning at home. I also wanted to mention, let me see, I forgot. Okay, maybe that's enough to begin with. I don't want to overwhelm you. I mentioned the email notification system, which is really nice. Jess had an amazing idea we just chatted a little bit about yesterday. So yeah, it's not official yet, but we are looking into, you know, Super Teacher is teacher build. So you can, if you start using it and see something that could be improved or tweaked, you can reach out. We're very easy to reach out. There is a Facebook group, an email. There's also a help button here in the bottom left where you can find frequently asked questions, upcoming events. I have to update that to be honest. You can send us a message directly here. And these are student reviews, also needed to be updated. Okay, and let me show you one more thing. Here is where you see all your scheduled classes. So let's say you have 7 students and you want to see your upcoming classes in the next 24 hours, maybe. You can just, okay, this is a demo account, so there is no upcoming classes. Let's see completed. So it's going to give you all the past classes, all the missed classes, all the canceled classes. So, and also a big difference compared to Calendly and Google Calendar is actually your student is the one booking classes. You know, I've seen Tutorbird is a great platform, but I thought it was all automated. But actually, you have to do every step manually. You book the class for student, you track the attendance, you send the invoice. But here, everything is done. Like the idea was, once you set your account, they should take their part and just, you know,
And show them how you can translate the page into Chinese,
yes.
because for Chinese parents, this is huge.
Yes, sure. So here is a button. At the moment, we have Korean and Chinese available. So all the main tools here are translated into both Chinese and Korean. We're going to be adding more languages as we go and as there is need. And they also have we also have student guides translated in 7 languages for now. Let me show you. And they're like 30 to 60 seconds, sorry, long guides that was made, because WeChat, for example, supports video sharing for up to 60 seconds. So we made this on purpose. These are short guides, step-by-step guides. You can just download. Of course, all the guides and training on Super Teacher is for free. And then share these guides, for example, in Chinese, how to sign up, click, download, easy as that, if they are new to the platform. Then how to buy a class package, how to book class, they're all, you see, less than a minute. So it's very convenient. There is also a teacher training with step-by-step guides. And yeah,
We've got some questions in the chat, Ivy. Christina's asking, can students upload homework after they work on it? So
yes, they can. Let me show you the student dashboard. So it's much more simpler, but they have the same basic features. Here they see lessons they take. They say, let's say they completed this class. once they go check the class details, they have the same features on their end. So they can upload the file, you get notified, they can leave you feedback here, and everything, the basics of the dashboard, both teacher and student, are the same. They get your teacher page linked to their account as soon as they sign up and book first class. So they can just click here, go to your page, book classes, and that's it.
That's
Good
great.
question.
I've got another question from Annie. How do I integrate Super Teacher with my Strikingly website? Is that possible? I think Strikingly, when you have a pro account with them, you can do embedded widgets. You can't do that on the free version. Ivy, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, you just reminded me the embed feature is very easy. You can just create an iframe, put your teacher page, and it's going to show up on a dedicated place on your website.
Perfect. Great. If you need help and you struggle with nitty-gritty things like that, that's where you can maybe message Ivy in the chat afterwards on the platform, and she can help you. Yeah.
Feel free to reach out. But she also, this teacher also reminded me, we haven't mentioned the classroom integration. So how to actually add.
Oh, yes. Do show that. Yeah, that would be great to see.
Yeah. So once you register, there's a button that you have these smart tips we just added like 2 weeks ago. Whenever you click somewhere, it's going to take you and give you more what to do. So to add your classroom link, you need to click edit profile and scroll down to find the classroom URL here. You see here, I've added Zoom. You can add any classroom link. As James talked previously, there is a permanent link option on Voov, for example. So you just grab that link, copy paste it in your classroom URL, and that second you're all good to go. And also another thing, once signing up, what you actually get an email sequence from us on setting up the basics on the profile. But I just want to mention, the only thing you need to set other than your preferred classroom is these 3 things. Subjects you teach. There are a lot of subjects available. If you teach something that's not listed here, just let us know. We can add it in no time. For example, let's say something I don't have listed here. French. List curriculum. I have to show this because a lot of teachers find this not very user-friendly, to be honest, but that's the way it works at the moment. And then topics. So these are 3 steps you have to set up. This is a single class price, for example. To keep it simple, you can put random numbers, just 111 level, and that's it. And then the calendar starts working for you. Because on the student view, I will show you what we just added. For the calendar to be able to pick up the booking and everything, they just need to be able, you just need to add 1 category. If you're teaching ESL students, there is an option to add ESL, custom class, custom, and then you pick the class time only. Sorry, I see there are a lot of questions, so I'm gonna stop talking and just answer everyone. Here it is. Okay, are there more questions?
Oh, sorry, yes. So Annie has got a question here. I thought you were reading it. She said Koala Go has got 2 links, one for China and one for other countries. How do we add both classroom links? Now, I would probably pick the Chinese one and hope that everyone around the world would be able to access the Chinese classroom. But if not, would you have to just edit Super Teacher to give them that other link each week? Or like you said, you know, you can just separate the platforms and just have Super Teacher running at Super Teacher and Super Kid doing its own thing. What would you suggest?
Yeah, I would suggest also using the Chinese one, because it's just, the difference is it's more optimized to include the Chinese market to connect easier. I've heard teachers using it as their regular class link, and that's okay. Or if you do want to use both, just before the class time, you would have to change the link in your teacher profile if you want to take the student in that specific link. So at the moment, you can just add a single classroom link.
Yeah. So for me, if I wanted to have different links, what I would probably do is just let them use, like if I used Voov, for instance, you know, I would just have those different links in Voov, but I would use Super Teacher for doing my scheduling and invoicing. But you would just have to check that they link up, obviously. Awesome. We've got some fans in here. I've had 2 people saying how helpful you are, Ivy, and how amazing the platform is. So Alison has mentioned that now. Earlier on, another teacher mentioned that. So it's really good to see that some people here are using Super Teacher and that they're finding it really, really helpful. So that's fantastic. Nicole is asking, when signing up, what would South Africa fall under if you're teaching Zulus? And so if you only teach South Africa, you could, I'm not sure. Would you choose? Oh, okay, down. Okay, sorry. In the message, Nicole has shown us, would South Africa fall under Zulu as like, I think you have to look at the picture there, Ivy, in the chat. What does that mean?
Let me see. I'm trying to find, I just realized I have a chat. Sorry, I was asking you for questions. Let me just scroll down. That must be the newest one, right?
She said when signing up, which one should she choose?
Oh, you
Zulu
mean
for
the
South
time zone.
Africa.
Yeah, sorry. You mean the time zone. Whichever.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. I've seen people picking Johannesburg by default. So you just type in, it should pick up your time zone by default. Like while you're signing up, you don't have to change anything. It's going to pick up. If you do want to pick it up, sorry, just make sure it matches your actual time zone.
Thanks,
It can,
thanks.
From China, when they sign up, they can set up Shanghai or Hong Kong or anything that it picks up. The system picks up the time zone. Great question. Thank you for that. I forgot to mention your booking system, your calendar is in local time zones, meaning you preview your schedule in your local time zone. Like this class here is starting at 7 a.m., 6:45. My students see my calendar in their local time zone. So for them, it's going to say for China 7 hours later. So it would be 1:30 or something. So everybody, no matter where they're tuning in from, it picks up the time zone from the device they're using.
Another thing that you have got is you have got your own classroom if people wanted to use that. If they didn't want to use Voov, if they didn't want to use Koala Go, you actually can be a standalone everything provider. So I don't know if you want to quickly show us that feature, because that is something that you didn't show us last time. We actually had a connection issue. Do you remember?
Actually, this is another announcement we're going to do publicly very soon, Jess. I haven't even shared with you. But going forward, we're going to keep the classroom available only to the current teachers. Because, so that's why I love actually being able to myself recommend Koala Go as well. I think it's the best choice because our team is so small and we don't have the capacity to provide live in-class support in full transparency. So that's the main reason for that. So for now, we're going to stop offering the classroom. I know you and I discussed for months connecting and collaborating. We just had to make some huge decisions not to get ourselves burned out because it's a small team, and live support is something for a full team.
Yeah. And Koala Go's live support is one of their strengths. It's brilliant. I mean, we saw that with Xavier. He just clicked the button and within 2 minutes had the help he needed. So, okay, that's really interesting. But I mean, for me, it's a really amazing platform to do scheduling and payments, and you can link that with whatever classroom of your choice. It's really, really a brilliant tool to automate your business and to take a load of administrative work off of your hands as a teacher. Okay, great. So it has been an hour and 10 minutes. I know that this has gone on. If anyone has got any extra questions for Ivy, I don't know, Ivy, if you need to go anywhere soon, but let's have some questions for Ivy and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm having class in 15, but yeah, if needed, I can stay 15 minutes longer. But I think I don't want to overwhelm. Usually there are a lot of info. I really recommend signing up by using Jess's referral link so we know she comes from you. So that's also meaningful to me because I can see that and I know what you've heard so far. So when we meet, I know you already have some insight into Super Teacher. And then just feel free to explore, get the training. You will get the training links. Join me every Monday. We have a basic teacher training, 6 p.m. For
Beijing time or what time?
See Yeah, Central European time. Yeah.
I'll put that in the training too.
Yes, that would be awesome because we just started that and we opened the schedule for through the whole year. So whole year we're gonna up the consistency to be available, to just come discuss anything you need on these basic trainings. And then on Wednesdays we go through every single tool that's more than basics. So we explore, for example, yesterday we learned how to use coupons. Next week, we're gonna look into group classes feature or course builder. So anything and everything in between. But
I
Mondays for
think I need to get you back to do the group class one with us, because this is the thing, when you go into group classes and you have so many students and so much more administration, to have a platform like this is so much easier. So that's good to know.
Thank you, Jeff.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Cheers, cheers. Thanks for everything. Great to have you all. Cheers, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. Cheers, cheers. Bye, bye.